Greetings, everyone. Minister Tim here, and thank you for tuning in once again for another faith checkup. Boy, I tell you, my God has been good. Well, of course he's been good. He's God. He's good all the time, and all the time he's good. So there's no question about that. But when he's blessing his people, when he's adding to our lives, there's something to give God praise for, because he desires to do things and bless his people. And his word tells us that no good thing will he withhold from us, right? And so, forgive me, I don't have my usual setup because I'm in the process of moving. I'm all packed up and basically I'm a new homeowner. That's right. Lord has blessed a brother with his own property, own home, and I am super excited and just grateful. But more on that in another video. Trust me, there's a whole testimony regarding that. But I want to talk to you guys. And before I do that, if this is your first time, consider hitting the like button, consider sharing it with a friend or a family member, and also clicking on that notification bell so that you can be updated and informed on all the video content that's posted throughout the week. Amen. So I needed to share something with you because I watched something earlier this week that really challenged, it really challenged my faith and challenged my way of thinking. And I don't remember the channel because it was one of those moments where whatever I was watching before, it was over and the TV was just playing. And so it was a documentary, and it was of this blind man who had tunnel vision, but he was a skier. And even in his state of being blind, yet having tunnel vision at the same time, he still skied. And so the way he did this, check this out, because this blew me away. He had a guide. He had a guide, someone who was in front of him the whole time, leading the way. This is key. Leading the way, navigating and guiding him. Wasn't holding his hand. He was just leading the way and giving the commands necessary for him to stay in line. Now, this is hugely significant because, again, remember, man's blind, but the type of blindness he's dealing with, he has tunnel vision. So if we know what tunnel vision is, it's where on the left and the right side you have no peripheral. Basically, it's all gone. It's very blurry. It's hard to tell. So the only thing he can focus on is what's right directly in front of him. And though even that itself is not as sharp, he sees it enough to recognize what it is and focus on it. And on top of that, he still has his ability to hear, which is key. I bring this up because remember Peter in Matthew 14? Remember when Peter stepped out the boat? I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's just, I don't know. He steps out the boat and he's walking on water. He walks on water, right? He walks toward Jesus. That's what the Bible tells us. He walks towards Jesus, but Bible tells us, but when he heard the wind, he became afraid and began to sink and cried out, "Lord, save me." Now, I've already talked about this in another video, but we all know why Peter sunk, right? We all know why Peter didn't make it all the way to Jesus 100%, right? Because he got distracted, right? He got distracted on the elements and what was going on around him. And I say that because there are times where there is a benefit to having tunnel vision. The fact that this man, even though he didn't have peripheral on both sides, left and the right, it enabled him to keep his focus so intensely on the object in front of him that he had no choice really but to stay behind him and to stay in line. And to top it off, what helps him navigate is by hearing every little command. I was watching the video and his guide would give him instructions, tell him, okay, turn left, all right, turn right, watch out for that dip, watch out for that little pit right there. The snow is a little thick on this side, be careful. He's giving him commands the whole time, and the man is processing it. As long as he can see his guide right in front of him, he knows which way to go. Oh man, that's basically all I want to say is, as long as you keep your focus on the object of your faith, who is Jesus Christ, and as long as you are hearing and listening to his commands, to his word, you'll never have to worry about knowing which way you need to go in life. Because as long as God is leading you, as long as the Lord is leading you, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to worry. He's with you. He's with you, and he's guiding you every step of the way. And all we have to do is have enough faith to believe in his word, in his command, and in his leading direction. He is our guide. He is our guide. And so I just want to encourage you to put on, as I often say, put on your blinders, but turn on your tunnel vision a little bit. And the reason why is so that you can hone in and focus in on Jesus Christ. Focus in on what he has for you. Focus in on what direction he has set up for you to go, where he has set up for you to go, what he's trying to do in your life. Focus on Jesus. Focus on him. I challenge you, focus. And if you focus, you'll get further faster than if you would paying attention to everything else around you. I pray that this blessed you. This is very simple, basic, but I really didn't have a title. It's just the fact that, when we serve the Lord, he expects us to have faith in him wholeheartedly, without doubting, without wavering, and this man, this skier, he puts enough faith and trust in the man, depending on his every command and direction. And if he can do that for that man, then we should be able to do that for our God. That's all I got for you today. Till then, come back next week. Y'all know what to do. Stay safe. Keep the faith. I'll see you in the next one.